This here's a laminator that I got. This is from Laminators Incorporated. It's a model 5000. I got a really damn good deal on it on eBay. And so we got some damage during shipping. That doesn't affect the performance of it at all. This is 90% aluminum and steel. This thing is a beast. The real nice thing about it, it's got a temperature adjustment built into it. This is something you won't see on a Staples laminator. They come with a 5-year warranty, which means it's designed to last all day. So that's the adjustment there for the thermostat. Let's see. It does have plastic gears. However, they don't get hot at all. This is the heating element here. What's really neat is they use this repurposed meat thermometer for the temperature gauge. You can see there that hot temperature is 350. That's a little less than the, I think Mr. Carlson's lab, I think he said 207 or 204 degrees centigrade. That was perfect for him anyway. But I found that this is going to work just fine at maximum temperature of around 350. I think it takes about 4 or 5 passes. But here we go. Here's what we got. Here's what we're working with. This, what happens is when you put in a board, this gear here likes to slip up and it disengages the other gear that's underneath it to spin. Now I took the cogs off so that this can move freely right now, and this bar here has a spring that goes from here to here, and that keeps tension on the rollers. Now the spring that's on there, it's a really good spring, right? However, we need to tighten the tension a little bit to keep that from going, because when I found if you put in a board through the throat here and you maintain pressure here, it'll stay engaged and it'll run all the way through and it'll run fine. But you don't want to do that, you know. So let's see, we have an identical spring on this side here, and this is the spring we want to modify to get more tension on the rollers. So let's do that. So here's our spring after it's been removed. You can see the hooks here. This would go on the bottom, and this one here goes on the top. The top meaning right here. Let me see here. Meaning right here, and it would slide down, and you can see the marks from the spring from being used, and it would snap onto here. Now, if you notice, there is some spacing in here between this rod and the gearing. So they have the spring set up like so that the spring stays really pretty flush with the side of the enclosure here, so that it doesn't get jammed into the gearing system, which is pretty important, and we want to maintain that. What I want to do is, at first I was going to play around with this on, and I said, you know what, that's a lot of bends to play around with, and I'll probably never get it right. So what I think I'll do is I'll just cut this loop off here and bend this up. And now you can't just use pliers to do that, because it'll never work right. It'll never come out right. So what I imagine what I'll do is I'll put it in. What we have here is a small table vise. It's a real little guy. And what I might do is throw it right in there and try to catch one loop, squeeze it down so that comes out like that, and then maybe use a pair of pliers to kind of bend it around, or even repurpose, or even resize it using the vise here. I think that's what we'll do. I've never done that before, and I'm pretty sure that's how manufacturers do it. But I mean, the manufacturers wouldn't use a vise like this in a home shop. But I do know that they use a lot of pressure to get a spring designed like that. And I know they need a lot of pressure, so I imagine that vise would be the only way to do it, because if I use vise grips or needle nose pliers or anything, I'm just gonna damage the spring itself and potentially weaken it. And replacing one of these is not going to be easy. I don't know, unless you have a whole drawer of springs, it's just not happening. So you see, I've cut the spring here, and I'm going to attempt to make a new loop for it, maintaining the original orientation for it, because that's pretty critical. And let's see. Alright, so here we are now. Alright, so I'm going to attempt to just put it on there. Let's see. This comes in from the back, just like so. And this hook goes right here. So let's see if we can get it. Wow, there's a lot of pressure on there now. Alright, well, let's see if she works. Oh, let's install the gears first, right, Bob? Alright, so let's do that next. Okay. There's an E clip on here, or a C clip rather. I should install it, but I'm afraid of wearing the damn thing out, so we're just going to run it without it for now. And you can see here. Now, what was happening before was this board would go in, and this roller here would jump up, disengaging the bottom roller and preventing it from going any further. So let's see if it still does that. Yep, it's still doing it. But you see, if I maintain pressure on here just a little bit, and once it gets started, it takes off. See? So maybe I could try, boy, we could go one more spring. We could try one more. This is how I have it set up in there. This is the second one, so I'm getting better at this now. Here we go. It should pop off of my face. Easy. Get in there. Are you in there? Oh boy. Yeah. Alright. Well, let's give it another try, huh? Yeah, it was still plugged in. Let's see, where are we? Let's try it again. You son of a bitch. What else can I try? I think if I go any more with it, it's just gonna... I'm not sure what to do now. What do you think? I don't want to keep doing that. I mean, I know I'm adjusting one side, but here, I'll show you something else. If I go on the far end here, if we go on the far end here, it seems to work. See that? Look. Works fine. So what's that mean? Does that mean the tension on this side is better than this one? The board is very warm. What if I go right here in the center? Well, look at that. No. I just heard it bog down a little bit. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so it just doesn't like being on this end of it. Yeah. I don't know if that's a feature. No, that will ruin. Boy, it's really close. Boy, you think one more loop? What do you think? Oh boy. What do you think? I think we should try one more. Shit. Alright, yep. Let's go for broke. Besides, I'm getting good at making springs now. Alright, let's try the third time. Yeah, like I said, I'm getting better at this. Not that I want to get good at this, but don't pop off of my eye. Easy. Nope. That's still hot. Man. There we go. Whew. Okay. Let's see what we got now. Oh. See what I forgot? Yeah, let's put the gear on, Bobby. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got. We'll go straight in the middle this time. You son of a bitch. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go anymore with it. It doesn't seem to... Man, that's hot. Yeah, but when it goes in on that side, it's fine. Yeah, that side is fine. Yeah. Shit. What do I do? Alright, well, I took another loop off. Boy, this is getting repetitive, huh? Why isn't that going on now? You know it's keyed. There we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna prepped up a board here and have some artwork. I'm just gonna slap it on there real quick. I'm not really lining things up. I'm just, it's a test run, you know. But it should get most of it on the board. I'm holding it. It doesn't feel like it slipped at all. It felt like it did all right. Yeah, I guess the spring did the trick, huh? Well, let's see what kind of lamination we get. Let's see, that's twice. She's getting warm. Holy moly. It's looking promising. I don't know how many passes everybody... I don't know how many passes we're gonna need. It doesn't appear to be slipping. It looks good. Here, I'll show you the that's it. It's the Model 5000. And looks like it's going to do the business. I've lost count already. I think that was... I think this makes 5. Ow! It's going in and out of an angle. I hope I didn't mess that up, because they twisted it right at the end there. That baby is hot. Wow. Well, let's go see what it looks like in water. Some water here. Let that sit. Alright. Let's see what I can do with one hand here. Yeah. Well, that's funny because the pin pitch. Here, let me get at it. Let's see what we got. That's funny because the pin pitch. Yeah, I'll just put that anywhere. Alright, here's what we got. That was our first run. That was, what, 6 passes? All the large traces didn't get good, but this here see if I can clean that up. Yeah. That small footprint, that's let's see, what is that? That's a 0.2 millimeter pin pitch. And I could clean that up with the razor blade. It's funny how that went perfect. And the large pads didn't. Probably because I didn't clean the board properly. This one didn't do too much, too bad. Yeah, I guess now it's just a matter of, yeah, that would be a workable footprint. This one here, I guess this side of the board wasn't as clean. That's all I can think of. But that's 0.2 millimeter pin pitch. Right there, 0.2. So, I'm pretty happy with that. Yep, that would work. That would etch just fine. Yep, that would etch just fine. So yeah, I think a properly cleaned board and maybe one pass more would have done the trick and would have been perfect. Not bad. Let's see. I'll show you the model number. Go buy one. There it is. It's about as simple as it gets. Yeah, there you go. Well, as you can see, it worked out pretty well. I think, yeah, one more pass with that and a nice clean board with it, I think it would have just been fine. Taking out a couple of those the loops on the spring seemed to solve the issue with the roller jumping around, maintaining a better tension on the roller. Really, it changed everything. I didn't have to adjust temperatures. I didn't have to slow the motor down. That's a pretty simple fix. It's not as simple as switching a gear around like on some of those GBCs that we've seen, but this will outlive a GBC laminator any day. This is the real deal. I like this. They also make a larger model for size A4 and A3, I think, which would be U.S. letter size, a little smaller than U.S. letter size, or no, larger rather. So, yeah, if it can take an A4, it can take anything we can throw at it. So, and yeah, we're good to go. I'm happy with it. It's a good deal. All right, well, good night, ladies and germs. Take care. Have fun. Be well.